Yo guys, it's your boy Austin's Moist, aka Young Moist. We're back here with another YouTube video on SnapCraft. This is my mine video. As you can tell, the little previews at the beginning there. But before we get into that, I'm gonna go over some things. I got some stuff to show you real quick before we get into that. But be sure to like the video if you enjoy what you're seeing, and to subscribe if you want to see more. If not, thanks for stopping by. So I'm gonna kind of play in first, or without the UI on here for a little bit, just so you guys can see more, because the chat is kind of big for some reason. I tried messing with it, but it's just gonna have to how it's dealt with. So real quick, so I added Jeb here to our base. If you don't know what Jeb is, if you put Jeb on a sheep, that will obviously, as you can tell, make them flash different colors, which I think is pretty cool. It's a little Easter egg. Let me get a fly mode in here. Also, I have Dinnerbone as one of the horses. Oh, I guess he's just doing something. He's saying hi. That's how he says hi. But those are little Easter eggs, if you didn't know, that are in Minecraft. Thought I'd just add those additions to the underground luxury here. Now, before we go into the mine area, I also want to show my updated ranks here. Once they pop up, it'll take a little second here to pop up here. Hopefully sometimes they glitch out and don't show everything, so hopefully that's not the case here. Maybe sometime today, maybe tomorrow, we'll get to it. I don't know. Come on. Anyway, guys, it seems to not be working at the moment. As you can tell, some of them are unranked. So I did it again. Hopefully it'll work itself out here. If not, I might show you later on. It's not that big of a deal. But so if you guys are either play on SnapCraft, or if you're just seeing this video, you can come check out this place for yourself. If you want, you can come check out this place and my mine, which we'll get to. So I added, yep, as you can tell, it's whatever. We'll just we'll do that a little bit later. I don't know why it's having trouble here, but I made a player warp for this base, and as you know, everything is PvP off, so you can't really die unless you go off my land and stuff. So if you go onto the server, survival server, that is the server right there. If you want to go on it, if you don't play on it already, if you do /PW in the survival server, right, you have all the player warps here. Obviously there's more, but these are the ones that you pay to keep up on this page, and I'm usually somewhere up here. I usually got the black head here, as you can tell my name. So just find me. Obviously when I add time, they change and everything. So if you just click on me, you will spawn up here at the beginning of my underground luxury, which then you can go down and take a look for yourself if you want. We'll go ahead and turn that off for now, or you can turn around, and it's not loaded in yet, but this is the way to my mine that I'm going to be showing you today. So if you just come on through here, I know nothing too special for the pathway. I really wish this was in 1.14, got a lot more blocks to work with. I could have put more blocks in here to begin with, but I didn't want to make it look too busy, so that's what we kind of go with here. But yeah, you come up on through here, and then this is the starting point to the mine. Now this is the only way in and out of the mine. The mine isn't that big, I don't think. It's definitely big enough to where it took me quite a bit to build it, and I could have kept going, but I decided not to. I'm gonna stop where it's at and just kind of, finish it here. So there is a couple different ways you can get down, right? You can easily just come on through, if you want, go down the vines, right? Or if you want to get down a little bit quicker, you can just go down the middle, because as you can tell, in the middle you got some glass, which obviously vines do not go on glass. So if you just go down the middle, you can see I just kind of drop through a little bit, right? And then, you know, boom, boom. It's way a little bit faster, and then you'll catch on that one right there, and you know, slowly fall. What's up, dude? You stuck there? You stuck in a little web there? Or if you want to, you know, do it the fun way, you can just hop on down, because all these in the middle are slime blocks, which is always fun to get a little bouncy bounce in every now and then. Oh, we got another one right there, another chicken. So you can do that, and as you come down, you'll see the 4 different ways here, right? Now I think it's right here, yes. So this is kind of my storage room for both of, well, not for both, but for everything that I mine down here, right? We'll go on this side first. Now I know what you're thinking, you know, what is going on with the OCD? It's not equal, it's not, you know, mapped out right. I understand. That's kind of my fault, because what happened here is I made these rooms before actually building the sides, and you'll see. I'll show you in a minute what's wrong with that. But anyway, for now, it's gonna have to do. You're just gonna have to get over that OCD. It'll do. I don't know. I don't really care about it too much, you know. But nothing too fancy going on in here. You got your beams supporting. Obviously, you know, we're underground here. You want something to support the opening, so you know you don't get crushed and all that fun jazz. But we got some cobblestone. We got the smooth stone, as you can tell, filled up quite a bit of chests, even with cobblestone. So got a little show you a little roof here that we got. Now this side is different than this side. So you come on this side, you know, I added a couple heads in here. You got the owner there. I don't know what that is. Is that the gas? That might be gas. I don't know. I don't think so. But and then yeah, you got some TNT, and I actually forget what that one is, but oh well. So you come over here, you got your andesite here. You got your middle chests for, this is gonna be for like my goodies that I find. And then I got some granite, some diorite, some dirt, and obviously gravel. You know, you never know when you're gonna need this stuff, so I like to keep it all. And then don't worry, this chest won't be here after this video. I'm going to take it down, but this is basically everything that, all the goodies that I found while mining out this mine and building it and all that. There was a lot more coal. I probably had about 6, between the iron and the coal, I probably had about 6 stacks each. And I just ended up, because I had all my stuff in here to build, you know, all my materials and stuff. So you know, as I got a full stack, I just took them back home and, you know, stored them there. But yeah, I got a decent amount of diamonds, a lot of emeralds. I got a decent amount of redstone, but I actually used a lot of it because for, you know, lighting and stuff. I like to use the blocks. I mean, yeah, I use levers too, but, you know, I like to go big or go home, right? That's how you do it. And then I think I got a good stack of common keys too, which I actually took home too. But yeah, pretty good loot. I did find a spawner, which I'll end up showing you here in a little bit. But nothing too major in here either. Like I said, roof is a little bit different. I don't know. It took me a little bit to figure out what I wanted to do, but I was just overthinking it. So I was just like, you know what? We're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this stuff. Alright, so I ended up trying the ranking again, and I actually got it this time. So we are ranked 271. Not too bad. Nothing too fancy. Obviously, everybody wants to be in that #1 spot, but probably won't be before this server resets. If it resets, who knows. Rank 72 for wood cutting. I cut all my own wood besides freaking dark oak, because for some reason I could not find any dark oak in this server. I don't know. I spent a couple hours, like within a couple days, looking for it, and I couldn't find any, so I had to buy all that at shop. But you know, nothing too major in these ones. You can tell the ones I don't really work on that are super high. I've been trying to do archery every now and then, but I don't really do PvP too much. You know, I like to build. That's why I'm here to build. I got rank 90 for repair, 136 for mining. That's, you know, after mining out this big section here. Oh, and it's raining. It's a little moist in here, of course. But let's see here. Herbalism 13. So we're getting there on herbalism. I would just like to be the top 10, you know. It is kind of hard. Like, if I were to sit there and work on it, I could get it up higher, but obviously I got builds to do. So fishing, takes too long. And yeah, that's basically it for my rankings. Nothing too major. Still pretty big noob, as you can tell. Before we get into showing you the mine, like I said, I want to show you here real quick the difference and why these aren't, you know, like, they are the same, but, like, you know, for the same length and stuff inside. So this is kind of the setup for the mine here, as you can tell, right? You know, you got the, I forgot what those are called, the strip mining here. Now, obviously, this isn't the most efficient, right? I know this. I didn't make it the most efficient. I could have. I know how to do it, but I wanted to just make something cool, you know? I wanted to go all out for this mine, and obviously this isn't the best mine in the world. This is nowhere near anything, you know? This is probably like a rank 5 out of 10 for me, for my building style. But yeah, so you can see that, right? So on this way, that's how it is. Same with that. And then going down the opposite way, obviously I didn't want to cross paths with, you know, that'd kind of be pointless, you know, for the mining techniques. So I just did a little bit different here, as you can tell, and it goes in. And so that is what kind of messed up this area, because I had to, you know, adapt to what I did, and I was like, shoot, you know, should have built that before I built this room. But oh well, it works. And yeah, so I'm just kind of gonna run through here and kind of show you all the ways. Now, it's not that big. All the PvP is off, by the way, so if you do come check this out, you will be good. Except some of the some of these, like if you happen to have flying go up there, you know, I didn't take these, you know, PvP off, because trust me, this mine costs a lot just for the sponges and stuff. So, and I'll get more into that here while I'm showing you some stuff. But as you can tell, you know, come up through here, you probably saw all the banners. You got the roof. I kind of did the you know, supporting that goes into the ground here, kind of, you know, actually shows you that it supports it a little bit. And then yeah, you come in over here. Obviously, I only wanted to, do I fly on? Cool. I only wanted one way in and out, so I still ended up making, you know, this the same as the way we came in, except on the top here, all we have is glass. And now you'll see, I think it's over there, yeah, so you'll see that over there, the entrance, but you'll see these just pop up, like if you're on top of the surface here, you'll see these pop up randomly. Oh, sup, dude? Hi, cutie. What's up? Aw. Anyway, so yeah, you'll see these pop up, and like, you know, if you happen to come across these in the world, you'd be like, oh, I know where I'm at, you know. Hop on down here. And so what? We came from this way, and the reason I didn't do anything here is because I could always expand if I wanted to. That's what I was kind of explaining a little bit earlier, is I can just expand if I want, but obviously I probably won't be expanding anytime soon, because this took me, you know, a couple months just to build, and I got plenty of resources as it is, you know. So yeah, and there's obviously no way up here. You can't really get up on the vines or anything, so unless you can fly, you know, you're good. So we'll go down this way. So I kind of want to talk about some stuff while I'm walking here. Number one, you see all these banners, right? I want to give a shout out to /warp B shop. And then also if you do, shoot, let me turn chat on here. So if you do /PW, you can see King City's shop here. A shout out to him too. Between B shop and King, City King, I used both of their shops to buy all the banners. So shout out to them for having a good shop set up and layout. All that fun jazz. And then we come up to another one here, same thing, nothing pretty different there. And we go down this way, and each way has different different banners down it. I try to make it as different as I can. And then here we come up to the spawner that I found, which is, you know, right in our walkway here. I didn't want to, you know, destroy it in case I ever do need it for something. I don't know why I would, to be honest, but I'm not gonna buy a pickaxe just to mine that. So, because if you didn't know, you can't pick up regular spawners in here. You have to have a special pickaxe, which I think you have to buy with real money. I'm not too sure. Such a cutie in there, huh? Anyway, yeah, so obviously you can tell I didn't really clean up the mossy stone either, but it's alright. So that fellow will just stay there. Moving on to more of the build here. And as you can tell, it's really kind of just repetitive, but that's kind of what makes it nice, you know. Now trust me, my next build is gonna be super big. I've had this build planned out for a long time, and I finally get to build it for somebody. Well, not for somebody, but on a server that, you know, people will actually be able to see. So we're kind of meeting an intersection here. Going back this way, I'll just show you the banners on this way real quick. This is going back to the middle, and that's basically all this mine is. It's this one big circle on each side, except one. The side that I have the house on, I cannot build those tunnels. So coming up here, I think it's this side. That's the side I have my house on over there. You will not see a tunnel going that way and then wrapping around, because it actually runs into my house, and I didn't actually plan it out too well. I didn't really know this mine was gonna be so close to my house, but you know, we work with it, you know. Alright, so coming back to where we were, right? Back down this way was the middle. So if we go down this way is pretty cool. Now, I didn't plan any of this out, to be honest with you. So buying these banners, now this will spell my name out, as you can tell going down here, AUSTIN, and then S, and then moist. And literally, I was able to spell my whole name out, and it literally just worked out perfectly. As you can tell, ended with the T, Austin's Moist. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I was really surprised that that even, you know, happened like that, but I'm glad it did, because, you know, I don't know, it's just kind of a little moist. Come up to the corner here. This is one of the corners. Same thing. And then we'll go down this way. So my next build, instead of doing just the build and then showing you guys the actual end product like I am with this one, I'm probably going to split my next build up into 3 videos. You know, I'm going to do a beginning video, middle video, and then the end video. And you guys could probably take a look as while I'm walking down here with all the different banners. And so I think that's going to be, you know, pretty cool doing all that. We'll go down this way. So I feel like this section right here is my favorite. These banners are my favorite out of all the banners, these creeper banners. Just because I really like the different colors that they provide and all that. And obviously the creeper face, you know, just overall moist. So overall, this build pretty much cost, I want to say anywhere from 2.5 to 3 mil, maybe even 3.5 mil. I didn't really map it out or, you know, do the math too well on it, but yeah, because each sponge costs 15k, and then 15k to turn PvP off. So yeah, it definitely cost honestly not too much. There's definitely way more bases around this server that have a lot more, you know. So zooming back to where we were here, instead of going down that way, we're gonna go down this way. So, like I said, nothing too major for the, you know, the money part of it. 2.5 to 3 mil. You know, I've seen builds around here that, you know, cost up to like 100 mil. You know, especially the people that are doing spawners and everything. So, the spawner farms and everything. So, who knows? My next build is definitely going to be a lot more than this build. It's going to be anywhere from 4 mil to 5 mil. Definitely going to be 4 mil minimum, with the sponges and stuff. Come up to another corner here, and then I believe, no, we got one more after this. I kind of like these banners too. These are pretty cool. But my next build, most of the time, you know, I had to buy these sponges at 15k in shop, but when people are selling them for like 13k, 13.5k, you know, I'm obviously going to take advantage of that. What is going on? Excuse me. I'm almost dying here. There we go. Mom, first time almost going to be dying from hunger. Anyway, come up to the actual corner here. Now I think this way right here is where my house is, so can't go that way. Obviously I can branch out this way if I wanted to. But yeah, and let's see here, /TS. I've already been saving up for my next build. You can see that I only got 2k or 200k, but I've got about I already got a stack of 64 sponges. I'm probably need at least another stack and maybe a half to complete the next build. And the next build is going to be, I got some more flags here by the way. The next build is going to be on top of the, you know, surface, so I do want to make sure everything, you know, gets secured before I even build anything, so, you know, griefers and stuff like that. And that's it. So we came to the end here, and we're back. Like I said, nothing too special, but definitely a cool big build. I actually didn't want this mine to be this big, but it just happened to be this big, so I was just like, whatever, I'll go with it, you know. And I'm actually going to come in here and take all this stuff and destroy this chest. I ain't going to destroy it. I'm going to keep the chest, but you know what I mean. So, one last thing I do want to show you here. So, if you know, like I said, this is the only way to get in and out of here. So, you can either come up here, you got this side, or you got that side. If you want to just climb up out. I know those slime blocks are kind of slow. And then you can just climb on out here if you want. If you have a rank or anything, obviously you can do /home if you want. You can do /top. It gets you to the top. I don't know if I can do it. I got chat off, but I'm just gonna go ahead. Obviously, you can fly up if you wanted. And yeah, you do have to kind of watch when you jump down. If you jump down, I would jump down right here, because you can catch yourself on these iron bars, and they would suck if you just happen to catch yourself just right. If you jump from one side to the other and kill yourself, that's your fault. I'm warning you guys right now just to be careful on that, you know. Honestly, it shouldn't be too hard if you just jump straight down here, you know. You'll be able to get it. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the build, guys. I was thinking about redoing the entrance to the underground luxury, just because this is just, I don't like this at all. I don't even know what I was thinking when I did this, but we'll see, because I'm hoping this server gets reset. I don't even want to try this next build, to be honest with you, because, you know, like, I don't want to be halfway through it and then they reset the server, say at the beginning of the new year here or whatever, or even sooner than that, and then, you know, all my time goes to waste. You can tell I'm pretty stacked up on coal, pretty stacked up on iron, That's right. Very moist, very moist. Anyway, guys, that was it for this build. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if, like I said, if you liked what you see, go ahead and like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. I do got a single player creative let's play out with time lapses if you're into that. So if you want to check that out, you can. But yeah, until then, next time, remember to stay moist, my friends, and maybe see you in game.